All right, man. What's up? Reveal It Rob here. Just got done checking out the first episode of the Penguin limited series event that has happened over on HBO Max. This is, of course, a DC show that is in the world of the Batman, the DC Studios Elseworlds production. So, man, just gonna give my quick thoughts on the show after watching it, and just absolutely am enthralled and invested in the DC. Obviously, I love DC, but invested in this world. I love that Batman movie a lot, and I was very excited when they announced a Penguin show and that they were going to follow along with Colin Farrell's Penguin and just get into the mind of that character and follow along with that character after the events of the Batman, which is my first applause for everything that's going on here. Is that they said it was going to take place right after the events of the Batman, and they do not lie. No spoilers, of course, but the show does pretty much start off right after the events of the Batman movie. Like, you could literally watch the Batman and go right into this show, and it fits seamlessly. Like, it works perfectly. I'm so glad they did that. I absolutely love that they did that. The story, very interesting, very good idea of what, again, we're doing with the shows. We're going to be following along with the Penguin, and of course, we know the character of the Penguin. He always wants to be taken seriously. He wants Gotham to be his. He wants to be the boss, the crime boss of Gotham. So the show has that dark, gritty feel to it, like the Batman did, and like the show obviously should be, with the subject material that we're dealing with here and with the characters of Batman, with Gotham itself. So does a great job. He's got a great look, has a good story. Very compelling story, very interesting story. Again, Colin Farrell's absolutely fantastic as the Penguin. I love what he's doing. Shout out to I suck with names, so shout out to Kristen Milotti, I believe is how you pronounce it, playing Sophia Falcone. She's freaking amazing for what I've seen so far in the show as well. But yeah, man, I love what they're doing, love what they're building. Obviously, if you've seen anything with the Penguin, you know what the Penguin's motives are and what kind of character the Penguin is. So, following along with him and seeing where the story's going to end up going and all that stuff. We're not going to get another episode till the 29th. So pretty much next week. This released on a Thursday. The show's typically going to release on Sundays, it looks like. So next Sunday, the 29th, is when we'll get our next episode of the Penguin. I watched it on Max, so we should be able to watch it there as well. It does say Hulu when you pull it up on Google, but whatever. That's not what we're here to talk about. Overall feeling of the show, I do like it. Does fit very well in that Batman universe. I'm very happy again that they continues to seamlessly involve right after the Batman movie. It's kind of a cool thing. Like, we had Gotham back in the day where we follow along with a different villain every now and then, but this show seems much better, much more intact, better writing and all that stuff. Just with the first episode I've seen so far, it's kind of this cool side story, right? When Batman's taking care of other things in Gotham, what's happening with these other villains. So to follow along with the Penguin and seeing what the Penguin's going after and seeing what his story is and seeing how it's all going to work out. Because again, we know that if you know this character, you know the character's not the nicest of characters. Obviously, he's always up to his own thing and doing what's best for him, of course. And that's where that show seems to be leading towards. Again, limited series event, so we'll see how everything unfolds as it goes along. But so far, what I've seen, I have absolutely loved and enjoyed. Fits the Batman universe very well. Very great story. Very solid performances from our performers, of course, and fits the DC Batman, the DC Universe Elseworlds, the Batman very well after the events, man. So that's my quick thoughts on it with no spoilers. If you checked it out, let me know in the comments what you thought of the show. But overall, absolutely loving it. So excited to see where we're going with the next